Hey everybody, this is Piet Levy, music writer for the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, here wrapping up weekend 2 of Summerfest 2024 with Damon Joy, with Roach, who've been reviewing a ton of stuff along with me. We're going to talk about the best and the worst of this second weekend, and we'll start with you, Damon. What's been the best thing you saw or the worst thing you saw?
Of the weekend, I'm going to start with the worst first because I just want to get it out of the way because it wasn't really the worst, but I saw King Carson. He was rapping a lot over his own lyrics and just kind of hyping himself. All the kids in the audience, they knew all the lyrics. It was crazy. I would not expect it, but they loved it. They were jumping up and down. It was wild. But I just, for rap, like, I'm from the old days, and I don't want to sound like okay boomer, but like you rap over an instrumental. That's how you're supposed to do it. And he just, every song had his lyrics on it, and it was just kind of hard to watch. So
yeah, that's fair.
I didn't really appreciate it.
Sure, that's fair.
He was entertaining though.
Yeah.
Entertaining.
Well, what was really entertaining? What was like the most entertaining thing you saw this second weekend?
Sleater Kinney.
Okay.
Definitely high energy. They've been doing it for like over 30 years. They look like they're new to it because they're just it was so well done. Just great. Lots of jumping around. The crowd was into it. Lots of old hipsters like myself were into it. Just a great overall show. I have no complaints about it.
Beautiful. That's great. No, that's fantastic. And Cal, what's the worst thing you saw on weekend 2 and the best thing you saw on weekend 2?
Yeah, I have to say I didn't see anything terrible this weekend, so I'm going to just kind of pick on Midnight Kids, who were the opening act at the Amphitheater on Thursday, and they weren't bad. You know, it was just kind of an instance of just kind of playing the tunes, which is what you might expect if you listen to their records. But you know, I think you can expect a little bit more out of a DJ in this day and age, like to connect with the audience. There were some people in the audience really trying to connect with him, and he seemed like a little distracted and busy and not able to. So it wasn't a terrible set, but you know, the night just got better and better, and the headliner was Illenium, and that was like the best thing I saw all weekend so far. And a quick shout out to Charles Wesley Godwin for playing in the pouring rain last night. Incredible set, but Illenium just blew me away with like the pyrotechnics, the lasers, the interactive video that would create like interactive sheaths around the performers that would while they were playing. So it was like, you know, turning them into superheroes and cartoons, and just the entire presentation as well as his skills as a DJ. He was incredible, and yeah, I'm really glad I got to see that. So
that's awesome. That's great. My worst. I'll start there. We'll end on a high note. I'll have to go with Tiffany, and I'm sad to say Tiffany because I saw her with the New Kids on the Block in 2019. That was a good set, fun set. She's got fun songs, got a good voice. But the setup at Summerfest was pretty rough, where she had piped in drums and a keyboardist and a guitarist who was trying to make up for the lack of like a real live drummer with some solos and stumbling through the solos. And then Tiffany was trying to make up for kind of the sparseness of it all and was singing like a little bit over the top, a little overwrought. She was having fun. Wasn't a huge crowd, but the crowd seemed, you know, pleasantly engaged, and she definitely was having fun, so we'll give her credit for that. You mentioned Charles Wesley Godwin. There was a cool moment where I actually reviewed Tyler Childers at the Amphitheater on Friday. And, you know, there's kind of an overlap in their audiences. And when fans were coming out Childers, it was pouring rain, but Charles Wesley Godwin was playing Take Me Home Country Roads. And despite the rain, despite that it was like 11:45 at night, tons of fans just ran over there and sang along, which was really cool. But they also were like coming out of this really high energy show with Childers. Outstanding show. He played Milwaukee last in 2019. He seemed kind of lethargic at that night. It was still a good show then, but his stage presence has just gotten so much better, just so much more charismatic, and his band is just absolutely killer. They've really just increased their chops with just one jaw-dropping solo after the next. Sometimes a little too meandering here and there. They lost a little momentum, but generally just kind of blew everyone away. And it was also a sold-out crowd. Probably had a higher attendance than even SZA. Probably was the biggest audience of the fest that we're going to see this year. But there's a lot more fest coverage coming up. We've got weekend 3 coming up. You can check out our reviews and our upcoming reviews and a lot more content at jsonline.com/Summerfest. Thanks for watching.